and welcome to round 5 of the NKC from Fulbeck. And there's only one thing to talk about, and that's the heat, Joe.
I am not complaining because the British Autumn is just around the corner, so this weekend in September here at Fulbeck has certainly taken us by surprise, Nick. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, it's hot, but it's hot for everyone, so the challenge is there. And considering the NKC is all about those 2 sets of Max's tyres, well, 2 rounds to go, round 5 of 6, those tyres are going to be stretched, and this heat's not going to help, is it?
Now, because also Fulbeck quite a rough circuit, I think you'd call it, wouldn't it? It's got a kind of an abrasive surface, and we add to that probably 40 to 50 degrees centigrade track temperature. Those poor little Max's tyres. Yeah,
and it's, you know what, you're not going to be wanting to get to the final round at Clare next month with both sets of tyres absolutely worn out. So, again, it's you know what, we talk about tyre management quite a lot, don't we? In all forms of motorsport, and perhaps none more so than in the NKC, which is all about managing those tyres. But you know what? That's not going to detract in any way, shape or form for the competitive racing we're going to see here this weekend.
And of course, all the championships still up for grabs.
Absolutely. You know what? If you can remember last year's 162 championship, the actual winner, the 162 champion, Simon Keeble, he went into the final round in 5th place. So now, with the penultimate round upon us, now's the time to consolidate those points and put yourself in a really, really strong position by being in that top 5 to 10 going into Clay Pigeon.
Well, it's far too hot for me to be outside, but Joe, you go and talk to people in the paddock. You like the warmth.
Yeah, we've had a lovely, we're going to do a lovely paddock walk, Nick, and I'm going to top up the tan.
Fabulous.
So one of the drivers that have been missing from the NKC, I am glad to see, has returned for the penultimate round here at Fulbeck. He's got his shirt off for us as well, because it's very, very warm this weekend. We'll hear us talking about just how hot it is. Steve Gilly, great to have you back, mate. How are you?
Good to be back, feeling great, yeah. A little bit hot, struggling because of the weather, but we're on good pace. 7 weeks off on the sofa must have helped somehow.
Well, you've lost weight for it, I've got to say. You were telling me.
Everything's baggy, cart's now heavy. Done a little bit of training on the upper side of things while my ankle was broken.
That's where I want to come to. So tell the viewers then, you weren't just slumming it, were you, for 7 weeks? It was killing you, wasn't it? So what happened? How did it work? What happened exactly?
I was at work, stood down on a dump truck onto a rock. Ankle went fully underneath me. At that time was 15 stone. So 15 stone, pure sheer weight, boom, off the ankle, and yeah, snap. So 7 weeks off, cold ice therapy, heat treatment, physiotherapy, exercising every day, every night. I didn't leave it alone, to be honest with you, but I had nothing else to do for 7 weeks. And look, it's got me here. So I had to get a little bit of a feel on the first day. Felt a little bit strange, but other than that, no pain.
It's your left foot, yeah? So that's your braking foot, isn't it?
It's the braking foot, yeah. Don't really use it that much, so.
Well, I mean, you do have to have feel in the brakes on the, brakes on the rear axle. So, you're doing yourself an injustice there, mate.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. We ride it. It is used quite a lot, to be honest. But no impact whatsoever on my driving, to be honest. Straight on the pace. Setup's been pretty good. I think it's just the heat slowing us down, to be honest. But
yeah, I mean, the forecast is for it to be hot like this tomorrow. The thing is, Steve, everybody's in the heat. That's what makes the the playing field level. Here I am, wiping sweat out my eye. I'm even hot, and I'm not even driving. So, I mean, great to have you back. It must be absolutely delighted to be back.
Yeah, I love it. I've missed it, to be honest. I hated not being off. It wasn't very nice watching it on TV where I should have been. So, I like my name to be out there. I like to show what I can do. So, here I am and back. Let's hope the time stay up for tomorrow.
Now, I'm just looking at the cart. Did that 7 weeks give you a chance to, go over the cart with a fine tooth comb?
No. The cart got left until I turned up here on Friday night. I moved house in that 7 weeks as well. I had to pay for movers, so everything went in a trailer. Wow. And it got brought here.
Doesn't rain but it pours, does it? You moved house and you broke an ankle.
Yeah, Thursday night I got here, sorry. So I had a late Thursday night, early Friday morning, and that's it, straight on the ball.
Well, will you be happy with tomorrow afternoon then, after, coming back with your ankle and stuff?
I'm looking at 2 top 10 finishes in the A final for the rest of the year. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Great to have you back, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. Take care.
Aidan Ahmadi is on the number 76 in 177s. Now, Aidan, you've only missed one round, you were telling me, so...
Yeah. Mansell, missed out on one round. I was on holiday, so I was enjoying myself either way, so it's all good. But yeah, back here now today. It's been an interesting day, just trying to find some just seconds because I'm really falling behind here. Not my strongest track, not been here a lot. We were last at Wilton Mill, enjoyed that. But yeah, that was a good little session for me at Wilton Mill. It's my home track, Wilton Mill. But this is a sort of home track, an hour and a half away from me. But yeah, Wilton Mill's the closer one. That's a good round.
So here we are, 5th round of 6.
Yeah.
And those tyres must be getting worn by now.
Yeah, they are.
So how are they going to cope with the heat?
Well, apparently it's going to rain around 2 o'clock tomorrow, so hopefully that might help with the wet weather tyres. But yeah, with the dries, they're going to get shredded.
Is Fulbeck like that? Does it take a lot out of the tyre?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as bad as some other tracks, but it's a hefty track. Right. But it's good. It's a fun track. It really is. Yeah. It's a fun track, and I'm here with Attack Motorsport. They're doing a brilliant job looking after me. With Max over there.
Max is a bit of a character, your team boss, isn't he?
He is. The team is a character. The character is a bit of a team. They like to give me a load of stick, but you know that's part of the fun, isn't it?
They do.
It's part of the fun.
That's what you pay them for.
Exactly.
Give us a little bit of a summary about how the 2023 season has been for you.
I'm not allowed to swear, so...
No, don't swear.
All right. It's been okay. This year I'm not really...
They call it character building.
Character building, that's it. Yeah. A lot of character and charisma. It's not been my best year, but you know what? I'm just taking this as a fun year. Yeah. I'm going to have a little break, I think, next year, just do something a bit more fun, and then I'm going to come back to it maybe the year after, lose some weight. My goal is to be in the 162 and join that, be proper competitive and get out there a couple more weekends than what I'm doing now.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah. You're already to a disadvantage.
I think I'm like a couple kg over, so it doesn't help. Definitely doesn't help. But yeah, I'm not really taking it too competitive this year. I'm just having fun with it. Give me a couple of years and I'll come back and I'll be doing it a lot more competitive. A lot of money as well, so I'm going to have to save up a bit for that.
Yeah, there's no cheap form of motorsport.
But yeah.
Aidan, it's great to have you. I look forward to the rest of your weekend. Yeah. And you know what? You look like you're having fun, which is what it's all about.
Exactly that. As long as I've always got a smile on my face, enjoying it, that's what it's about, really.
And a big character being evolved every day.
Exactly that.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Great stuff. One of the regulars in our NKC Championship 162 Rotax class, Scott Lowther, a man who also always has a smile on his face. Scott, you've just come in.
Yeah.
We're talking about the heat this weekend. It's uncharacteristic for September in the UK,
incredible.
where it looks like hard work out there.
Really hard work, like really hard work. Like you come in and just, even like you can take your top off, your suit off, and you're just dripping. It's like you're running off you. And out there, it's just constantly it's roasting.
If it was easy, I'd be doing it.
I
mean, Fulbeck as a track, is it the sort of track you like?
It's all right. I don't love it. It's not my favourite track, but it's got a few different bits in. It's hard braking corners, tight corners, faster straights, fast. Yeah, it's all right. It's good.
2 more rounds to go in the 2023 Championship.
Yeah.
You've had, I've described as a roller coaster of a season. Give us a little bit of background on so far.
Yeah, it was all right. I know Rower, obviously, it's not my home really, but I class it as my home circuit because I've been there that many times. Rower went pretty well, had a all right few heats. The last round at Wilton, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a bit of a disaster.
Yeah.
First race took off on the 6th corner, so I went from I think we were sat in 8th or something, got took out, and I'd come back on mid-pack to the back. Next race, I finished it, so it was all right. Race after that, the second from last corner on the first lap, someone come over the back of me, pulled off my exhaust, snapped my coil. That was out then, so there was one DNF in the first race was pretty bad. Then went out in the final, and my chain guard flew off on the second lap. So that was a weekend to forget that one.
I think they call it, in this sport, they call it character building. You know what, we talk about, especially in the the pro motorsport that I kind of frequent the paddocks of, it's all about winning a championship. It's all about winning the race, but it's not necessarily about being first, is it?
No.
I had some of my best races for 20th place.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I mean, I would love to be fighting at the front. I would love to be every weekend coming off and battling for first and winning. But unfortunately, I'm not. I don't get the time in the seat. I don't get out enough. I enjoy it when I'm out, but it's just, so I'd come off, I just love having a bit of a battle around, whether I'm battling for first or I'm battling for last. As long as I'm here having a race with people, that's what I'm here for, and I enjoy it.
And the setup here, Scott, is you and your dad.
Me and Dad.
Prepping the cart. I mean, quality time, isn't it? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. We've done it I think my dad bought me my first cart when I was like 12 or something, and we've been doing it just like me and my dad ever since.
Yeah.
So, it's just come off just like me and my dad. It's a nice week. It's a nice just weekend away, especially when the weather's a bit too warm, but it's nice. It's fun.
Tell us a little bit about the cart. It's got running DHR colours, so it's an OTK, I take it. Is that a Norris cart, a Lando Norris cart? It's not, is it?
No. So this is an EOS cart.
Right.
Just like Tony cart.
Yeah.
But I bought the chassis off someone who raced for DHR, hence why it's got the stickers on. And then this is just my sticker kit I had made to stick on, and then obviously had my engine rebuilt by the Hunters up there. So yeah.
I think we've only got 3 Venator runners. You and James Wood and another chap. It's a new engine, isn't it? The Venator racing engines thing have only really come about this year. Seems to have a lot of waft, does this it?
Yeah, it does. To be honest, it flies. It's just driver.
No, you don't put yourself down. The thing is, Scott, as you've alluded to, it's all about enjoying the racing, isn't it?
It is, and that's the main thing. I mean, if you're coming away and you're not enjoying it, is there any point doing it? Whether you're first or what, if you're coming away and you're hating it, it's not very fun, is it? So, no, that's the main thing we're here for.
And you're still smiling and laughing, even after the season you've just described. So, you know what? It's exactly the reasons I raced, and I wish you very well this weekend, mate.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, mate.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
So Marcus King, first season in certainly a national championship. He's on the 26 with LRG. Let's grab a word with Marcus now, because last weekend you were top step of the podium at Rara, weren't you, my man?
I was. Had a nice fight at Rara for first place. Came down to the last couple of laps, but really enjoyed that. It was my first win.
Was that on a different tyre though? Would you have been on Mojo's up there?
That was still on Maxi's.
Oh, right. Well, so even better. Wow, how did you do that? This is your first season, full season, isn't it?
Yeah, I started in October in the senior Rotax.
Yes.
And just once Rara was my first time.
Yeah.
And when I was in it, it's very good.
Does that motivate you then to get to see what it's like? I mean, the NKC for you this week, this season, I should say. You've been there or thereabouts on many occasions, haven't you? You've been running the top 5 and stuff.
Yeah, I think my best result was on the Saturday at Mansell. Came 5th there. I was really good, yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to learn how to sort of fight my way through.
I was going to ask you that very question, Marcus. What exactly then do you need to learn going and looking forward to 2024?
So in the dry, I've got the pace. So it's just about sort of getting in those big grids and then just trying to get my way through the pack, and then also some wet practice. That would be nice.
I suppose it's learning how to stay out of trouble as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very true.
Have you noticed that you can sort of spot an accident about to happen?
Some accidents happen right in front of me, and so I can't go anywhere. But I mean, that's just all learning.
Now, you're with Louis' team, Louis Large's team, LRG, but you are very much spanned by your dad, and you both seem, you all always have smiles on your face, so you obviously enjoy your racing together.
Yeah, was with Louis from the start.
Yeah.
He helps us just, get on our feet, and then teaches me and my dad how to actually work the thing. But yeah, he's really useful.
I mean, that must have been a massive benefit, all that experience that you kind of, it's like having a library of information there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, especially the track walks.
Right.
Those going track walks in the morning, and that really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what will Marcus King be happy with come Sunday afternoon?
Don't know.
I know Dad's hoping that the cart will be straight and you can just wheel it off to clear, but what will Marcus be happy with? Where do you want to be?
Top 20 in the A final.
Yeah. Top 10, mate.
Top 10.
That's the spirit. Thanks, Marcus. Good luck, mate. Enjoy the rest of certainly the rest of this weekend, and we'll see you out this weekend.
Thank you.
So we're here at DGS Motorsport in the paddock at Fulbeck. Two youngsters here in the junior Rotax class. Tell us who you are and what number are you?
I'm Alex Timington, number 18.
And
Luke Sawyer's number 32.
right, Luke, I'll start with you. How's your season going? Where are you in the championship? Before we do that, I'm really sorry. I must apologise for this football top. It's just not on, is it? Sorry, go on.
10th, but we haven't had the best of luck like over the year, so we should be higher, but we'll take it being in top 10.
All right.
So yeah.
And how's yours going?
I had quite a lot of bad luck. It's my first proper year racing. Last year, I've only been doing it for about a year now,
All right.
and I started last July. So
So last July, you're barely just off your novice plates, aren't you?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So what's it like then, racing in a team where you're socialising, if anything, here with the people who you're racing with?
Yeah, well, it's good because like you get to like work together on track and like talk to each other off track and like get to know like setups for the weekend and like improve all the time. So it's good.
And do you share information about setups?
Yeah, you do. You get a lot of help with it. And
Give the viewers an idea of when. I know what you mean when we say share information, but what information can you glean from each other?
like you can share different racing lines to see if, because like everybody might be slower in one bit, and then if everybody's fast in another bit, you can like put it all together and everybody can be fast.
And you being the more experienced driver, do you find that the people without that experience that you've got, they're sort of picking your brains all the time?
Yeah, well, it's good to like help them and like because you want your teammates up in the grid. So if you're battling other teams and other drivers, it helps you out like to work with them and try and push with them. So it's good.
And working with a team, you have more information that you can sort of go with as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, you have a lot more than if you're just on your own.
Right then, last question. Where do you want to finish tomorrow?
Top 25.
Right, that's fair dues. And yourself?
First.
First, hey. Best of luck, lads. You're not going to have any luck with a football team like that, though, is he? I mean, sorry, I do apologise. Manchester United, man, what can I do?